Hi, I'm Dr. Dan, and we're discussing adrenal glands. And now the thing about adrenal glands is that their job is to help maintain your physiology, so it will be your physiology that's appropriate for the moment. So whether you're lifting a car off your toe or trying to go to sleep, your adrenal glands are going to be very instrumental in producing hormones. Now they do this by listening to different levels of substances in your bloodstream, but they also are tied in directly to your nerve system so that you get this very quick response if you need it, because they're monitoring that kind of activity moment by moment. So if your adrenal glands are functioning properly and you have some sort of stress in your life, whatever it might be, maybe you need to run 3 miles for some emergency, your adrenal glands are going to be what kick in the hormones to rev up your system so you can do that. But maybe it's also time to go to sleep. Your adrenal glands need to produce certain hormones that make it possible for you to relax and to help your brain go into that sleep mode. So whatever your body needs, your adrenal glands are there to help out. Now your adrenal glands can get burned out if these stresses are not just short term, like what we oftentimes experience in our modern world. And the stresses keep coming at us moment by moment, day by day, and as your adrenal glands begin to fatigue, your body begins to adapt in other ways, trying to keep its function going, and that puts even more stress on adrenal glands, and of course they can't respond, so then your physiology begins to get even more out of balance. And how would you know that this is happening? Well, if you have symptoms of things like fatigue or sleeping disorders, insomnia of any kind, maybe even vivid dreaming can be involved in that, and maybe some cravings like for sugar or alcohol that are just beyond a mild craving, those could all be signs. Now we can also do blood testing. Now there's no specific blood test for all adrenal functions, but we can look at a general overview of things like electrolytes so we can get an idea of the adrenal stresses and how your body's handling that. We can also do cortisol testing with saliva. Cortisol is supposed to vary throughout the day, so when we do this cortisol test, we don't see it really high in the morning and then really low at night, then we know you're in trouble. And sometimes we do see that cortisol curve reversed. When that happens, the person wakes up real groggy, and of course at nighttime when it's time for them to go to sleep, they're still awake and they can't sleep. So there are certain lab tests we can do to test for that, and of course at O-Vitamin Pro we can do that for you. So the treatments now, basically, I've been a chiropractor in active practice since early 80s, and what we found was that people had adrenal burnout back then, and so there were certain supplements that we used. Fortunately, there's been some excellent research over the last several years, and we have way better supplements than we had in 1982 or 83, and so today we can treat this far better than we ever could back in those days. So if you're having some adrenal burnout or suspect that, we can do some basic testing to see if that's true, and also give you some supplement support to get you back on track. So that's kind of a basic adrenal overview, what they're doing, and hopefully that was helpful and helps you understand a little bit about what the adrenals do for you.